All praises to Yahawah, all praises to Yahawashi, all praises for Rakaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishop true gospel on the streets and lanes of the city, on the highways and hedges, and on the world wide web. Much love to you, humble Akwath, who learn the science with all subjection and are in righteous order under the men of YAHAWAH Yahawashi. This is the brother Raza from the Church of Philadelphia camp. Hey, the Lord just put in my spirit to go into these times, these last days, and how His eyes are set upon everything, right? Hey, and a man, thinks he's right in his own way, and that's what these Edomites and other heathen nations think. Everybody think they're right and righteous, right? But the Lord has set up men to be the true teachers, right? To be the true watchman, right? And this earth is circling the drain, right? And as the scriptures say, when the righteous are in authority, the people are going to rejoice on the earth. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people are mourning. And if you look at what's happening in the on the earth today, everything's in mourning. The sky from all the pollution, the water from all the pollution, the land from all the pollution, you know, and that's man-made pollution, right? And the Lord sees it, right? The Lord sees that the wicked, are in rulership, and they are just not fit to rule anything. The animals are in mourning and in zoos and locked up and chained up and all that, right? You got human jails and you got animal jail, right? They're meant to be in the wild. They're not meant to be in like there's some uh damn freaks of nature. No, they are of nature. And you people who are in rulership, you basically mocking the Lord when you do things like that, right? So the Lord sees that, and He also sees what's happening to his elect. Lord will not be of that number. He's seeing the assassination of their character, right? He's seeing the basically the draconian laws that are about to take place because of the men of the Lord. They disguise it as something else, but all these things that's happening right now is because the men of the Lord are out on the highways and byways, on the World Wide Web and pushing this truth. The wicked elite and even the non elite, right? Billy Bob, he don't want this truth, right? So they label it as everything except what it is, and that's the truth. As I said in that movie, you can't handle the truth. No, you can't. And you're showing your horns more and more each and every day. Everything that you've done on this earth is on display because you can't hide it now, right? You used to be able to hide things. Hey, those days are over. Everybody's watching everything, and you set it up in a way you think you're surveilling the people, but the people are also surveilling you. You know, and getting into the networks and all that, right? And information is set out at an instant where people get to see what's happening, right? And more, this truth is coming out, and your lies are being exposed. You know, every minute of the day, your hypocrisy is being exposed, right? Your evil, um, well, what you think you're going to do in terms of um, your evil hegemony is on display. Where you think what scripture say, hey, your house is going to be forever. No, because Yahweh Bashim Shai said, ye shall build and I will throw down. And that's what's happening, right? And even though you think you're doing it, even though you think you're collapsing the economy, right? This is all on the Lord's time. This is all the Lord is put it in your mind, your heart to do these things. Because the king's heart is in the hands of Yahweh Bashim Shai. So wherever he wants you, whatever he wants you to do, hey, you're gonna do it. And you doing it beautifully. You definitely following the script. Because everything is in the scriptures. And you follow the script. You're doing a great job. You know. Here's all you think you it's you. And it's Yahweh Bashim Shai making you do it. Right? Hey, but enough of me babbling. Let's get into this precept. It says, the eyes of Yahweh are upon the righteous, and his ears are open unto their cry. Yeah, and hey, listen, the men of the Lord, the true men of the Lord, are sighing and crying every day, right? The true men of the Lord. Because, hey, we know that the days are evil, right? We know it. So, hey, we are prepared to be more righteous. We are prepared to pray more, to cease without uh praying without ceasing, right? Praying without ceasing, because we know the power of Yahweh Bashim Shai. And through his spirit, power, grace, and mercy, hey, we gonna get beamed up, Lord willing. And Lord willing, we see the downfall of our enemies. Hey, and we say Lord willing, because we don't know. But that's why we're the hopeful elect. Because we hope so, you know? And all we got is that. Our faith, our trust, our hope in Yahweh Bashim Shai. That's it. It says the face of Yahweh is against them that do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. Hey, and that's what they tried to do until the Lord, basically, the great awakening, right? That's why they don't like that word woke. But they wanted us to continue to sleep. That's why that's such a negative word, because they wanted to put a negative spin on it. But hey, the Lord woke us up. That's right. Yahweh Bashim Shai. This is the great awakening, right? And I know it hurt you because you wanted the Israelites to stay asleep, right? But the Lord, what to say, if it had not been for the Lord on our side, where would we be? Hey, I know where I would be. It's a mess, but the Lord took me away from that darkness into the marvelous light, and Esau and other heathen nations, you can't stand it. You trying everything you can do to upset prophecy. Well, you're actually doing everything to fulfill it. So good luck with your strategy, right? Because you think you got something. It says the righteous cry, and Yahweh heareth and delivereth them out of all their troubles. Yeah, because we are in trouble, right? With all the nations of the earth, because that's their job to hate us. That's where the real hate is. That's their job to hate us. That's why we need Yahweh Bashim Shai to deliver us. Because if not, hey, let's say no flesh is gonna be saved if he don't cut the days short, right? Yeah, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but Yahweh delivereth, because he's the only one that can delivereth him out of them all, right? And he can deliver us out of anything, right? Who cares what Esau, Edom, and other heathen nations say? He's in control, you know. He's the really the master puppeteer, right? He's the director. This is his film, you know. He, He put the writing, he put the script together. He put the actors in place and actresses in place, right? So he's directing it, right? Whether you believe it, like it, understand it or not, that's what it is. It's the book of Sirach. There we go, acting up. I know you don't want to hear this word, but you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. Here it is. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 23, verse 19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of YAHAWAH Shai are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and considering the most secret parts. Yeah. So, hey, the scriptures say, "Fear not them that can kill the body. Fear him that can kill both body and soul." And that's YAHAWAH Shai. So we don't put our fear in Esau Edom because that's what he plays on, our fears, right? That's why he spies out our liberties to get to know us, right? To see what we fear. And true men of the Lord, hey, when the Lord puts a spirit on you, because he said he doesn't give his men the spirit of fear, then they've been conquered. Even unto death. He said even unto death. And that's why Esau Edom hates. He hates that he can't put fear on the men of the Lord. The true men of the Lord. Lord will not be in that number. There is no fear from what he supposedly thinks he can do, right? To us. So hey, gotta get to this plant today, but I just want to put out a swift one, and want to give all honors, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Dash. Hey, Lord willing, this video was edifying to the elect. Until next time, Shalom.